I love technology and I love blind tech, so it's been very fun exploring different things. She uses a Perkins Brailler, which is just a traditional old school brailler that she'll type. It's like a typewriter, but all for Braille. And then she has one that is a smart brailler, so it actually has a speech component to it and a screen that everything that she types, it'll talk to her and then show up on the screen. So a sighted peer or a family member or a para can look and see what she's doing. And then this year we got her a Braille Note Touch Plus from Humanware, which is a Braille note-taking device and basically is a Chromebook for blind people. So everything is accessible, everything is available. There's refreshable Braille that comes up, so every time that she presses something, it'll show up in Braille, whatever she's reading. She can get on email, she can get on Google Drive, she can get on Classroom. So all of that just gives her the direct access that she needs. And then from that, we have an embosser, which is a Braille printer. So she can emboss right from her Braille note and print out whatever she's doing if she's accessing things that way. She also uses an iPad and is learning VoiceOver, as well as using an external keyboard to type and learn to control the iPad with the keyboard. So it's really fun and motivating for her because that's what the other kids are learning too. I mean, they all have Chromebooks with them all the time, so why doesn't she get that too? And that's what she has with those pieces of equipment. We have different technologies to adapt materials. I have Braille softwares on my computer that I can translate documents from print to Braille and then print them out. I also have a machine called a POF, a picture in a flash, where we can scan a picture of something and then it uses heat to raise the lines, and then it's a tactile image for her because she deserves picture books and she deserves to have pictures and fun, exciting things in her books just like every other kid. So it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to do all that, but that's what she deserves as a right, because what kid wouldn't want to look at a picture book and have the actual pictures? She uses her cane. That's also a piece of equipment that she uses, and Kristen teaches her that, and they do explore different cane tips and grips and all that kind of stuff too. So she's a well-equipped kid. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited to see where she's at in a couple of years, of seeing how far she can go with all of the tech that she has available, and just the way that we have access to it now is so exciting that we actually have it and she's learning it and learning it with her peers, which is just very exciting. And the kids love to see it too because they can see her screen and see what she's typing and really interact with her. So it just gives that extra feedback of the classroom teacher and her peers being able to learn with her, which is really neat.
So right now with the cutting, her scissors are like mounted scissors that go on the table. So those are definitely like an adaptation compared to like typical scissors that we would use. So they actually have a stand that it sits on the table, and then she holds on to the lever and like pushes it up and down. And that's what makes the scissors like open and close on the paper. Again, just to kind of help her with her coordination with the cutting. I know with Mrs. Ackley, she's starting to type now, which is really neat. And that would be something that I would also probably eventually work on with her. So I think Mrs. Ackley's kind of opening that door to using some of those like keyboards and different ways that she can access that technology.
Mrs. Ackley, she would send me links for like to learning Braille. She would give me assignments when I was first learning so I could learn too. If every time Paisley gets a new piece of technology, she'll go through it with me. Well, Mrs. Ackley will call me, or I can call her anytime. If I'm stuck or she's stuck, and we talk about whatever it is we need to talk about to support Paisley or to support us in what we're learning too. Anytime she finds something new for us to learn, she'll let us know, whether it be call on the phone or an email or Classroom. We have the Classroom app on there.
It can be a struggle getting technology because it's so expensive. One piece of equipment is way too expensive for a family to buy themselves. It's really not ideal in any way. It's a big issue in the blind community right now, of that the the great technology that's out there and that helps people access life is way too expensive. So the district is really great about allowing us budgeted money to purchase things. We also, Antietam, she does come from Antietam as a tuition student here, so they also helped purchase some of the equipment. And then the Bureau of Blind and Visual Services, they also helped out and got her like a device for home that she could have, that's like something that she can use with the family and do things like that. So that was really helpful because there's a lot of stuff and it is very, very expensive, and it's just not fair either, because if it breaks, we just send it to Canada. Like, there's no easy way to get things fixed or to get a loaner because no one else has it. And there's only 2 students in the whole district who use a Braille note, it's not like she could just borrow somebody else's or things like that. So definitely it is a lot of money, and funds are a big deal with that, and something to plan for because the kids need access, so they need those things, and trying to make sure that they get it and have it is very important. That's my job, to advocate for that and to show and demonstrate to the board or to anybody willing to listen of they need this. This is their right to have this. Like, it's not a toy. It's like something that is creating access to their life, and that's what they need. So it's definitely, we're blessed to be in this district. I really do. I'm grateful for Berks County in general and Wilson and the entire administration and staff. Everything has been really supportive, but I know it's not like that for everybody. So that makes my heart sad of other kids that aren't getting that opportunity to have the access that they deserve.